Hi there, Steve. It's Suzanne here. I hope you're having a wonderful day here where I am at the moment. Nice and sunny. You can see I don't have any warm things on. I'm actually very happy that summer is returning. So I saw in your email to me that you're having a little bit of a problem in Afrikaans about the homonyms and the homophone. So what I want us to do is I want you to see how everything fits together. So what I've done is I've created sort of like a board for you just to see how you can fit these things in together. All right, so I know that you told me that you are very good with synonyms. So let's recap. So synonyms are things that are the same. And that's why I use this S there. It means it's something that means the same thing. So for instance, I have here the word in Afrikaans, massief. So synonieme is iets wat dieselfde is. So if you remember that S for selfde or S for same, it won't be difficult. So for instance, if you see the word massief, then there's obviously another word that you could also replace the word with. Sometimes when you write, it's actually very good to have something specific that you write and then replace some of the synonyms that you use just to make your writing a bit more flavor, have a little bit more flavor in it. So the other word for massief is enorm. Okay, so 'n ander woord vir massief is enorm. Goed, het jy dit? Mooi. En dan antonieme, as ons gou-gou daarna kyk, dan sal jy sien dat ons twee vrugte het. You can see we have two fruits and basically they're different. They're different. So what I want you to do here is to remember in Afrikaans we'll say anders, and because it's anti, the A for anti, that will obviously help you. So you also know that it's the opposite of something. So let's do two quickly. So if we look at the word jonk in Afrikaans, young, then what you can do is you can say that the opposite of anders as jonk is what? Let's quickly see. Do you know it? Okay. Yes, very good. Oud. So you're either young or old. In an Afrikaans we say jy's jonk of jy's oud. Baie mooi. Goed. Now, we can also look at the word geduldig. So there's the word geduldig. And what I want us to do is to think, what is the other word? The opposite of geduldig. So if you have patience, what is the opposite of patience? So let's quickly see. Ongeduldig. There we go. Ongeduldig. All right. So there you go. You have your synonyms, same, and your antonyms, different, of in Afrikaans, anders, or anti. If you remember those words, it will be easy. Sometimes homonyms and homophones can be confused. So let's start with the one that will always help you. I always used to start with homophone, and then it would remind me of a phone, and it reminds me of sound. Okay, so if I go to homophone, then let's look at some of the properties that you have there. For instance, it sounds the same. So basically their sound is the same. Okay, and the spelling, is the spelling the same? Let's look at fiets and fiets. No, the spelling is different. So although it sounds the same, it's spelled differently. And that's why we say homophone. So you think of sound, you think of a phone with sound in it, and then you remember that. Okay, what's the difference then if you look at homonyms of homonieme? Okay, so let's look at those. So here I've used the picture of names. So we name them the same, but they don't, and they might sound the same, but they mean different things. Okay, so let's have a look. Is the spelling the same? Tell me. You're correct. The spelling is the same. All right. And the sound, is the sound the same? You're also correct. You're correct. The sound also is the same. And because of that, we can actually have different meanings. That's the biggest difference. Homonyms have different meanings to a word that basically looks the same, sounds the same, and we're going to look at 3 of them. So, for instance, I look at the word by in Afrikaans. By is that little bee. Okay, so a by gaan na 'n blom. Okay, but you could also say, my vriend is by my. Steve is by my, so he's with me. What about the word weer? Okay, so let's look at that one. Weer means the weather outside. So, weer, oh, like for me, I said, Nana, that I'm actually not dressed in warm things today. Die weer is goed. Die weer is lekker. Okay, but you could always say, oh, my mom has gone to Joburg. When is she coming again? Wanneer kom my ma weer? So that's what weer means for the second meaning. And then arm of arm, this is arm, correct? Or you can say, I'm very poor, ek is baie arm, ek het nie geld nie. Or you can even say, oh, hy's so 'n arme seentjie, meaning that you have pity for him. Okay. So I hope this short recording will assist you. Good luck with your studies. Pop me an email if you want me to explain anything else for you. Okay. Totsiens.